remember that one night when we fell in love. What we had felt so right, cause we had trust. Now it's drowning in our lives. I know we're broken up, you know the feelings deep inside. So what's you, what we've been through. I miss you, and you can't lie, you miss me too. If I roll through, but you...
In today's video, I'm going to be talking about a dream that I had of Aaliyah this morning. It's actually about the 4th of July party. Huh? I must be obsessed with that. Am I obsessed? But without further more to say, like, comment, and subscribe. Turn on your bell post notifications so that you'll be notified every time I drop a video. Let's get into today's video. Now, first and foremost, this dream came out of nowhere. The night had already passed and it was morning time, and I was tossing and turning during the morning, snoozing, and I went back to sleep. And this is when I had this dream during the morning time. I don't know why Aaliyah decided to send me this dream this morning at that certain time, but she did, and we're gonna talk about it. So it wasn't exactly like the all-white party. They weren't in all white, but it was that day. And Aaliyah was there, of course, beautiful as always, looked identical to what she does in pictures. And I can't really remember in-depth information like how she looked and stuff, like her hair, outfit, but I'm gonna try to remember. So for one, what I remember the most is her hair.
Oh, no.
It was so beautiful. It was parted to the side. And I can't remember if she had curls at the bottom or not, but it was like just thick and voluminous. If I had to give you guys a good example of what I saw in my dream, this would be the picture right here. From the face and the hair, it looked blown out. It was just absolutely gorgeous, and this is just exactly what I saw in my dream. And it was just so thick, and like she had blow dried it to be like that blow dried look. So pretty. And she was beautiful. She looked very like young in person. Like if you met Aaliyah in person, that's how it would be. But the dream took place in what looked like exactly this house. The only thing with this house is the couch was up against the wall behind them. And that's where Aaliyah was, and Damon and everybody else. I didn't even recognize anybody else but her and Damon. And in this dream, she was taking a liking to Damon. Like Damon said in his interview, for some reason she was taking a liking to him. Everything he was saying was funny. And that's exactly how it was in the dream. She was just like, she wanted to be by him. She was telling everybody like, scoot over, move. Like, I want to sit by him. She didn't say that, but that's how it was. She was moving everybody out the way so she could sit by him and be playful with him, and they were being playful with each other. Like everybody was just playing with each other, but she had her attention on him, and they were playing. She was all up on him and this and that, and everybody was just having a good time. Me, I was just standing up watching the whole thing. It's like a narrator explaining the story, not necessarily in the story, but telling it, and I was watching it. I wasn't included. I was just, like I said, standing. Well, I was included, but like I was just standing up looking at them and stuff, you know. And they were being playful. He got up and walked away like behind me. I didn't look to see where he went because I didn't care about him. I was just looking at Aaliyah, and Aaliyah was sitting on the couch, and then I think she got up, and her friends got up too, whoever they were. And she was just standing there looking in his direction wherever he went. And then after he went somewhere behind me, she was, you know, panning her attention to him, and then she eventually went wherever he was, behind me. You know, she went there, and then it just blinked into this room. You know how Damon said that when they ended up in the same house, her, Damon, and Jay-Z. And they eventually, him and her, went upstairs and did what they did, right? What Damon was explaining, what happened that night, is what happened in my dream. Somehow, some way, we all eventually went upstairs, So did Damon and Aaliyah. And this is where the dream got a little weird and it was just different. But when we went up to the room, it was actually a room in one of my old childhood. It was actually weird enough, the room my mom had in our old apartment, like a long time ago. Like I had to be like 12, 13, somewhere around there when we were living there. So we were in that room. I don't know what that had to do with Aaliyah. I think that's because I had the most memories in that complex. So that's why it kind of got mixed up with Aaliyah's story. My actual life and Aaliyah, weird. So we were in that room and I was standing by the door and I'm in the door right here. And then in front of me was the bed. Exactly where my mom's bed was positioned when we lived out there. And it was a bunch of people on the bed. Aaliyah friends, I don't know who they were. Like I said, I wasn't looking at them. And Aaliyah and Damon. Damon, he was the second to last on the right. And Aaliyah was on the edge on the right. And she was laying down with him. But first and foremost, downstairs, let's take it back. Downstairs, I'm remembering she had on like a white shirt with like a little pretty bra underneath. Maybe like some jeans or something. And so then when we went upstairs, for some odd reason, we went upstairs, or it panned upstairs. Like it just, you know how dreams be weird. You're in one place and then you just end up in another place. So we were in the room and for some odd reason, like I said, she was on the bed with Damon and she no longer had a shirt on. She did have on the pretty bra that she had on. It was like, I don't even remember, but like it was so pretty on her. Like kind of like a bikini top vibe bra. That's all she had on, and she had on like her pants and stuff, of course. And she was laying on the bed and she was just playful with him. Like she was flirting with him and being playful at the same time. That's really all that happened. I woke up. Nothing more, nothing less. I woke up and I'm just like, did I really just have a dream about Aaliyah? And I mean, in this dream, she was really beautiful. Like she's beautiful in all dreams, but for some odd reason this time she stood out much more than the other dreams. Beautiful. And I mean, her body was exactly like she was, you know, narrow, petite, no boobs, you know, just Aaliyah, the Aaliyah we know. I don't know what happened. Like I think they were finna do something on that bed, but I woke up. I was just thinking, like I closed my eyes back and I'm just thinking like, did I really just dream of Aaliyah trying to get jiggy with Damon on the fourth? Like, you really finna show me this, Aaliyah? She was really flirtatious with him. I don't even know if Jay was there. I'm pretty sure he was because he's in that, you know, storyline of that 4th of July party. Aaliyah, Damon, and Jay-Z, and, you know, all of them. And then all the other friends that were there. And everybody was just playful, but Aaliyah, she just was taking a liking to Damon a lot. That's what she was showing me in this dream. And I think she was showing me that she most certainly came on to him that night. And it wasn't the other way around, of course. And he was okay with it. I'm not even explaining how he was reacting, but the whole time he was playing with her back, you know, and just being like the Damon you see in videos. The one who stands out, the life of the party, the loudest friend. You know, he was just doing his thing, giving everybody attention. And Aaliyah, he was smiling, laughing. And she would just be like, I believe, whispering stuff in his ear and just like in his face, like, yeah. And then they went upstairs and he was still smiling. Everybody was vibing. That was that. I just woke up. That's it. That's all. And I don't know why out of all dreams she would show me this. Maybe she's like, here, you want to be nosy? I'm going to give you a little something. I ain't going to take it that far because I'm private and you can't see that. But I'm going to give you what led up to that point. And she did. Thank you, Aaliyah. She gives me dreams when she wants to. And it's funny because I feel like when you think about things a lot, you dream of them. And the crazy thing about it is I wasn't even thinking about Aaliyah that much to the point where I would have a dream about her. Like, you know how you watch a movie at night and then you go to sleep after that movie and you dream of something scary or that movie? It wasn't like that at all. You know, I look at pictures of her on Instagram that people post real quick and then I'll, you know, scroll off. I don't even think I was listening to her music yesterday like that. I wasn't watching videos of her, nothing. And I think she hits me when I'm least expecting it. That's what I'm starting to get from this. And she sends me dreams when I'm down, when I'm losing all motivation, when I just don't have the energy to put forward a video for her. And she hit me and it really got me up and wanting to do this video. I also have another video that I want to do because I was listening to her whole album today, Bomb. I just think she sent me this to share with you guys and to let you know that she was most certainly happy with Damon, although I feel like he wasn't the best thing for her. And I'm saying that like I was alive, but I was barely alive in 2001. I think she was sincerely happy with her love life, and she wants me to know that, and she wants me to tell you guys. And it's crazy how you can have a dream about somebody you've never met, to a T. And Damon looked exactly the same too. And you know, he was in the white tee. I don't remember what kind of pants he had on, but he definitely had on that white tee. You know, Damon, like back in the day, every time I see pictures of him, he in a crispy t-shirt. Damon stayed crispy. I gotta give it to him. I gotta give it to him. Him and Aaliyah just looked so happy. And they looked exactly like who they look like today. And another thing, you know, in the pictures in the actual white party, all white party, and how not only was Damon giving Aaliyah attention that night, but he was also giving other women attention, other people. That's how it was in the dream. It wasn't just his attention on Aaliyah. He was partying with everyone, and his attention was on everyone. But he made it seem that night that Aaliyah's attention was just on him, and for some odd reason, like I said, he was just funny. It was like that in the dream. Her attention was on him. She was laughing at everything he did. She was all up on him, like getting real cozy, comfortable with him while still playful and having fun. She knew where her attention was supposed to be at. Like, that dream was so realistic. Like, the story that is told about that night from Damon is exactly how it was in the dream. And it was so beautiful. I wish it would have been longer, not like that, but she was just so beautiful. Everything just seems so real. From Aaliyah, the way she looked, her hair was beautiful. It just has so much volume. You see how my hair is like kind of bone straight? Hers was just like a blowout, but it was straight, but a blowout, and it had more volume. It was just so beautiful. Like, she looks so young, and she was so playful. I love having dreams about Aaliyah because it just makes me happy. Not only did I, well, clearly, you know, I haven't been having the best time in reality, being woke. I love sleeping. And Aaliyah makes that fun for me sometimes. Like, she'll give me dreams, and I'm just like, yeah, I slept good. I love that sleep that night, which wasn't even the night, it was the morning. Thank you, Aaliyah, for showing me that night. Like I said, it wasn't to a T. She didn't have on that all white outfit. It was more of like a casual party, but it was that time, that 4th of July in 2000. And like I said, I think she had on jeans, a white shirt that was like kind of like see-through and loose, and you can kind of see like her bra underneath. And like I said, when we went upstairs, that shirt was gone. I don't know where she did with it, but they were laying down. And basically you knew where it was getting, and I just woke up. Beautiful dream. I love Aaliyah so much. She didn't deserve anything that came to her. No hate, no envious people, jealous people, people who were playing her, like just the wrong crowd in general. She didn't deserve that. She was so real, so sweet. And I'm saying this like I knew her, but in dreams, it's realistic. So I guess I did meet her. I guess I do know her. I met her before. But she didn't deserve that. And just piecing together all pieces of different puzzles, she was a beautiful person. And that's all people have to say about her. She was an angel. She looked like an angel. If I saw Aaliyah without knowing who she was, I would automatically assume she was an angel and nice. But y'all let me know, have y'all been having dreams of Aaliyah? If so, let me know down below, because this was definitely one for the books. I have to get this down on a video so I can look back at it. Hopefully I have many more dreams of Aaliyah, and if so, I'm definitely gonna get them down on video. I want this to be a memory that I can look back on and remember. This is the second dream that I've had of Aaliyah and Damon together. But this one seems so real, like it made it even more real, her being in one of my childhood places. It just made it 10 times more real because it was something I was used to seeing or used to being around and comfortable with, and it was mixed with, you know, something I've never seen before or someone I've never met before, hung out with, and it just clashed, and it just made this powerful good dream. You guys let me know what you thought of this dream. I love when Aaliyah speaks to me. She speaks to me in all different ways. I believe that is her. You guys let me know what you think about this video. Have you been having dreams of Aaliyah? If so, what kind of dreams are you having? Let me know down below. Like, comment, and subscribe, and I'll see you guys in my next video. Stay crazy.